Good afternoon. So I just caught a really cool short, and I'm gonna just take you through it. It paid $950 for less than 10 minutes of work, um, and I did that on a copy trader, copy trading for two accounts on TopStepX. So very nice indeed. Uh, I'll show you a little bit about how I came to finding this trade, how I executed it, including how I kind of fumbled it at first, but then managed to get back in because I was confident on where price was going. So let's just get into it. Um, so I literally got onto my chart, must have been 20 minutes ago, and the first thing I notice in the chart right now is this obvious large gap, but this wick inside of that large gap. So you get to the 1 hour, you got that nice wick inside of that gap. You add to the fact that if you look at this in terms of a swing range, you've also got premium pricing up here, so shorts are favorable. I then jump down to the 15 minute, and let me just get rid of that so it's nice and clean. Then jumped down to the 15 minute, and the first thing drew my eye on the 15 minute was this 15 minute gap that was holding price up for pretty much the whole day. And then once we get that close below, you can see that really aggressive bearish candle there, nice dark red in volume. Once we get that close below, you then get that retrace into this 15 minute gap, which is going to act as a really nice delivery point. And where I'm thinking at this point is this is the most obvious place to go. We're still in the premium. This is a very, very nice wick in liquidity. It just makes sense that we would go there in my mind. So obviously I was right. So I'm just going to talk about exactly how I executed that. So what I did, I jumped down onto the 1 minute chart, and then I just looked for a inversion. So here you can see we get a nice 1 minute candle that moves down pretty aggressively. You then get that retrace into the 1 minute candle. I was aware that we did have this 1 minute gap here that we did bounce from, but considering all the factors I've just talked about here, obviously I was trying to go with the flow of the market on the higher time frames. I'm not just reading the 1 minute and thinking that we're immediately going to reverse. I'm very confident on the draw liquidity being lower, therefore I was only looking for shorts. So in this case, I simply moved over to the 30-second time frame because I found it was the only one that gave me a nice clear gap. And then you can see right here, we get that gap inversion. So I entered with two minis like that. I was looking to have my stop as an invalidation of this 30-second gap here. A hard stop likely would have been all the way up here at the highs. I was aware that we did have these equal highs on the 30-second, but considering that right next to each other, it doesn't really matter as much. They're very, very low impact, and you don't see it on any other time frame. So, yeah, I entered there on that inversion. I like the momentum down, and I simply just waited for this next low to go. As soon as that next low went, a little mistake I made here is I went to break even. Even though I was very, very confident on the price coming lower, I still moved to break even. I probably did it because I haven't spent much time with the markets today. I literally just jumped in, and this has been 20 minutes of my day so far. So, I was just making sure I was cautious, and I was using a copy trader account, of course. So at this point, what I'm doing is I'm moving my stop to break even right there, and that is when you see the zero in the previous window. So as soon as that happens, I'm expecting price to just bleed at this point and come down. Obviously, I'm aware of this 1 minute gap, but I fully expect that to be broken. Definitely not a place I would be looking for longs. Unfortunately, price then comes up and retraces and manages to hit me out at break even. So at that point, I'm still looking for a short. I'm not letting this upset me. I don't know why that says minus 180, but never mind. You can see here on that was the execution there. I entered at 584.25 and I closed out again at exactly break even. So I'd only paid the fees for that. And then the next trade, we'll talk about that now. So again, what I'm saying is I'm very, very, very confident that we're coming lower, and I'm just simply looking for some weakness in the chart, and I'm looking to get in on it. So you'll see in the next couple of candles, we then get this 30-second gap that seems to be showing respect. So if I just get rid of these. So this 30-second gap is clearly showing some respect. It's pretty clean and obvious. We've back tested that gap right there. We're still delivering and all of the things I've been talking about. So next, I'm just looking for this to invert, or I'm looking to jump in on the momentum. Okay. Still respected, and then bang. So you see this real strong momentum. Obviously, when I'm doing the bar replay, it's going to show a 30-second candle in just one go. But during the time, I was able to enter with that momentum. So if I go to here, that was around my entry, which is 0.70.5. So it was around there. So I grab that out. You can see I entered at 570.5 and I entered with 2 minis. Okay. So I literally got such a quick take profit right there. I literally took my first TP, and you can see that was the $120 right there. So that's quick TP, and then it was straight to break even at that point. And then you'll see in the next 30-second candle, here's my next target, and the next 30-second candle, bang, we hit it immediately. So what I'm thinking at this point is this is pretty aggressive. We've moved down very, very quickly here. So then what I do is I grab my break even, stop, and then I just trail it down. And I just keep moving down with the price. I just keep moving it down. And then I managed to trail it to around 845. Then it retraced and hit me. So I wasn't looking to catch the, a really mega dump. I was just trying to extract as much as I could, really, in a short spell of time without, messing around too much. And then my final take profit was 528.25. So I managed to get it all the way down to here. So I managed to catch that. And that was it. That was literally the trade I just took. I literally haven't traded at all today. I opened my charts to just add in a few things and check up on what's going on. Add this sexy little watermark right here. And yeah, came out with $2,000 on the new copy trading account. So I'm happy with that. Little tip for you: if you're happy with your trading day, lock yourself out. And yeah, that's done. Hope you like the new format. I'll talk about A+ trades when I take them. I'll talk about different things, and yeah, thanks for watching.